Angels is the weekly reading. These are my new Kipper fortune teller cards that my daughters gave me. We're starting with something called adjudication. Somebody could be dealing with an actual court case or something, and it may be the masculine. He may be getting divorced or having some sort of other situation. Because I've been seeing divorce. I mean, those of you who watch me, you know I've been seeing divorce for like a while now. So something's happening. Or there could be some other like situation that's being worked out, or he's trying to have worked out in his life. For some, I mean, we do have a man and a woman here. That's why I think another reason why I said divorce first. But I'm also getting for some, this could have something to do with some other kind of like settlement or something, like maybe something like workman's comp or inheritance or something like that. And actually, the next card. It's here in reverse, but it's family room. And the next card after that is house. And I shuffled these so many times. And the next card after that is coffin. So somebody may have passed away and left him something. And that could be what this is about too. Some sort of estate case. The next card is sudden wealth. All right. So that money's going to be coming in. It said distant horizons we got. And then, I mean, I could go on for like this forever. A wealthy man. Great fortune. Okay. Next card is imprisonment, but it is in reverse, so that's why I stopped. Okay. So that's where we were beginning, and let's see what else happens. So we have a male, a masculine maybe, thinking about a female or feminine energy here. We have a 3 of Cups type card. It's called community. Could be about gathering. We have the main female. This could be about the holidays, maybe. People getting together. I see actually other people there in the background. They got children with them, so it does look like family and friends coming together. But got the main female. This will be the divine feminine here. She receives some sort of message of concern. And she has an expectation. She could be expecting. The message of concern for some of you is you learn that you are pregnant. And you're like, oh boy. Uh-oh. For some, you're receiving a message having something to do with your job. Maybe that, you know, there's going to be layoffs, or there's going to be, you know, I don't know, something going on with your job. You may have to change occupations. So you have like an expectation of, you know, like this job being there for you and stability, and then all of a sudden something's changing with that. That's what the concern is. So that's in the life of the divine feminine. Next card is bad health. It's in reverse. All right, I don't think there are any actual reversals in this deck, and you're able to tell whether or not the cards are in reverse or upright. There's like a court jester on the back of the card, and if he's upright, then the card is upright, or if he's in reverse, the card is in reverse, obviously. So we are going to be looking at these cards upright. Sudden wealth, again, is sudden wealth is back, and it's at the top of the deck. It may be connected to a mature woman. I mean, this card is in reverse, but it could be, you know, maybe something from your mother or a female boss or something from where you're getting this sudden wealth. All right, the card will the energy on which we will be most focused this week, or the theme of our week, distant horizons. So things that we've been manifesting actually coming toward us. Also, something can have to do with travel. Something can have to do with somebody who is at a distance from you, and you possibly receiving a message from them or about them. With this bird here. Surrounding energy. So things having to do with our friends, close friends, family members, co-workers, something going on at our place of work or something. Family room. So in the very near future, there's some sort of change or situation, or there's an intimate or delicate situation. But this is a positive card, and not only is it meant to be upright, but I pulled it upright. It was upright when I pulled it from here. So this is a positive card. Also, looking at it in the context of the other card that we have so far, I'd say this is a positive card. And maybe in the future, what you have coming up for you is some sort of get together. Maybe again, somebody's traveling to see you, or you're going to be traveling to visit somebody else, or traveling with people who are in your surrounding energy that you care about, people you're close to, like one-on-one relationships. A message about work and finance journey. Somebody could be getting a new job or having to travel for work. You could be on a new path completely, so part of the journey could be unemployment also. And you're like, well, where am I going? Like, what's next? It's because you're being put on a new path here. I'm looking at the numbers too. Something's happening in January for somebody in relation to this. Whether that means you get a job in January, or, God forbid you lose your job in January. I don't wish it on anybody, but I don't know. The 10 is coming through as a 1. That means January. So maybe something starts now, this week. Well, what's this week's reading is December 25th through December 31st, probably. Would be this reading. So then January is right around the corner. Okay, yeah. January's next week. All right. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking about that. Love and relationship. A message about love and relationship. Coffin. So coffin gives an indication that something is dead. There's a relationship that is ending. Now this coffin is not in the ground though. So there's like a difference between dead and buried. So I won't say that, like, if you break up with somebody you feel like you're meant to be with, like your intuition or whatever, your knowing is telling you that you're meant to be. If you have a pause from them or something, like it's a pause. Again, it's not dead and buried. Or it could be for some people, somebody may be ending a relationship this week. Okay, we started with like a divorce energy. So it could be that too, like the relationship is dead. I'm going to pull the next card. It's Privileged Lady. And Privileged Lady does come across as like the karmic, because the Divine Feminine is main lady. So I think the relationship with the Privileged Lady is dead or ending, dead or dying. Dead or dying, yeah. Physical health. Official person. So this official person, I mean, it could be talking about a specific person in your life, if it's not you. That is like somebody in uniform, a cop, a fireman, somebody in the military. This could also be like a father or father figure. It's giving emperor. And if not, it could be just about you need to take control. Because again, this card also came out upright. I didn't have to turn it upright. It was upright already. So it's like you need to be like, this sort of very disciplined emperor type energy. Maybe take control of your physical health. Maybe it's about making resolutions too. Like again, January is right around the corner. You deciding You're going to take control of your health. I'm going to start going to the doctor. I'm going to start exercising. I'm going to, maybe stop exercising so much. I'm going to eat more. I'm going to eat less, whatever is appropriate for you. Spiritual health. False person. False person with relation to spiritual health. Let's pull another one too. Toil and labor. I think you just have to work too damn hard to try to like keep this person in your life and be their friend, and even if it's a family member, because this looks kind of like a child and these look like grown people, even if it's like your parent, I think this is saying like the relationship, it's just too hard, and that's because the energy is phony. The energy is phony. I think if you can release these people, this person, whether it's this woman, this man, or these people, it could be multiple people that are surrounding you that you just feel like you have to put way too much effort. It's not matched. They're fake. They're like frenemies, or like people who like to keep up drama. Like shit starters and talkers and liars and spreading rumors, or just maybe even doing something funky with like a dark magic. Because this person just feels so, what's the word? Stuck? That's not the word. It's a different word. But like there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no like chance of advancement. Like she's doing like real manual labor. So she's working in some sort of factory. Is this sewing or something? So I think like and look at them. They're dressed, they're dressed up. They're not broken like her. I think these are like energy vampires. Again, it could be somebody who's working some sort of actual dark magic on you or something like that. If you can pull yourself away from these people, then that's how you're going to come into the sudden wealth. And look, it's the same number too. 11. 38 equals 11. That's how you're going to come into the sudden wealth. Otherwise, like as long as you are attached to this energy and you're letting them drain you and you're working hard and it's not being, like you're filling them up and they're not replenishing you. You're giving, toiling. And, they're just very relaxed and dressed up and partying and stuff. The belle of the ball. As long as you continue with that, you are going to be, like your abundance is going to be blocked. And it might not just be money. I mean, this could just be representative of whatever kind of abundance. Love, money, opportunities for work. There's some people you have to cut out. And again, they may be family, like I said. Even like one's parents, or older siblings or something. I'm going to pull another one. Let's just see what the next one. Courthouse. Jesus. 5. Fives are about change. I mean, for some, that could be like a legal issue or legal, like actual friends could be trying to do you wrong, or people you thought, should care about you. They don't. And you've been giving. They've been taking. Could be a husband and wife situation too, or, wife and wife or husband and husband. I didn't mean to attach gender to it. I'm just saying, it could again be like going back to the divorce thing. Or some sort of family court type of situation. Maybe there's a child involved, but like one person like just working really hard at everything and like the other not putting much effort in at all, or being up to no good. And you may be worried if it is like a divorce or something, you may be worried that that's going to cost you your abundance, your resources. Like, how am I going to, what am I going to do? They're going to take my money, they're going to take whatever it is. But again, if you cut these people out, you're going to come into, so the universe is going to take care of you. I'm going to pull one more. Yeah, as long as you're around this person, bad health, sick, they are draining you, they're taking energy. Again, they might be working magic on you, dark magic, maybe to keep you away from other people who would help you, who would help you to be balanced out, like who would give back to you the same way you give to them, maybe to keep you out of a relationship. You know, all these divine partnerships, soulmates and twin flames and all that. There's all kinds of energies and people and entities and whatnot out there trying to keep divine beings as individuals down, and away from abundance, away from success, and as couples trying to keep you apart. And I mean, I think that some of these energies have been at it like since we were born. At least when I look back at my life, there's usually something that tries to take you out. A lot of divine beings, they've had some sort of serious incident, a car accident, or you got stabbed, you got shot, you got, hurt some way, you got abused. There's always something. And so if you look back, or once you are a spiritual person and you look at things through that type of lens, then you can say, you know what? This has been probably all these dark things trying to keep me from my potential all along. And that's what I'm getting really strong. I should probably quit while I'm ahead. I'm going to pull one more. It's change in reverse. And I said, when I picked up one of these cards, I said, this is a 5. 5s are about change. But this change is in reverse. And again, like I said, there's no reversals in this deck that I'm aware of. But I think if you don't, there's not going to be any change if you don't get out of this negative energy. If you don't get these negative energies and entities away from you, change is going to remain stifled. You're going to remain stuck. You're going to continue to have to keep working hard and feeling like you're not getting anywhere. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Wow. Let's look at some secret messages of love. Now, these may or may not, jive with these. I mean, usually in my readings, they tie together. But I don't know. I never used these before. So let's see if the love messages go with that start. I think that was one. Whoop! That was one. I think one. Yep. One fell between my legs. 3 is good. 3 is good. All right, so this one is, nothing can break the bond of love between us. All of me loves all of you. There could be a connection, even here with these people, the spiritual connection. Because I got to talking about divine partners out of nowhere. Somebody could be with the karmic, and that too, again, is draining their energy and or working spells on them. And they're like stuck, at least at the moment. Then we're never really stuck. They have to make a change. They have to do something to get unstuck. They have to let go of these people. They have to cut them out of their lives, even if they're afraid. Like if they think, sometimes they're afraid because, again, the person is familiar. Again, they're family members that are keeping us in this situation, or that are, in our ear telling us what to do, and we're listening. We feel like we have to listen. Sometimes, I don't know, there's all kinds of different scenarios where you just feel like you have children together, and so you think that's why. But with this divine counterpart that's like out there in the world, the person is saying, regardless of the fact that I'm in this situation, I haven't gotten out yet, nothing can break the love that we have, for whatever that's worth. What else? I miss you so much. My heart and soul are longing to be with you again. Because if this is about the masculine, I'm just saying, because he's with the privileged lady. But again, this relationship is dead. So even if they are still together, and not divorced yet, or the relationship is dead. I don't know how even they stay in the same house if they do, because it's like nothing there for real. But I guess the way that they do, in some cases at least, is that the person, the karmic person, is like keeping them there again with something, with negative energy, with family members, friends that are entities that are meant to keep them apart from the divine counterpart, and or dark magic. Wow. Okay. The last love message. It's not personal, but I need some time to think and figure things out. I don't think you're going to be able to think and figure things out unless you are able to see through what's happening. Usually we know, or we get some sort of inkling that something's not right with people. So maybe that's what's going to happen here. But when people are like working roots on you, or putting pressure on you, or have some sort of leverage on you, or know that you are going to slip into fear or insecurity, they can in that way prevent you from thinking and figure things out. I guess all I can say is good luck. Good luck for whoever's in this situation, dealing with this situation. Otherwise, we had some pretty decent cards. We had 7 wealth. Something is coming in. Something's on the horizon. I think it's near. Because we have family room. I think it's close, and it may be near by proximity, like somebody next to us, near us, close to us, may be coming into something, and they're very, have something good on the horizon too that will be shared with us. We are right now, today, when I'm doing this reading, is the Capricorn new moon. The energy of Capricorn is about work and resources, and sometimes shared wealth also. Shared resources. So that could be what that's about. Journey. Ultimately, I think it's supposed to be positive. I know I said some people could be losing their job, but again, the card came out upright. I didn't have to flip it upright. And think like even if you're losing, it's because you're being placed on a new path. There's a new journey for you. And it's you're going places, you're going somewhere. It's the train is already pulled up. There's a train in the station already, so it's not like you're waiting in a desolate station with nowhere to turn and no way to make your next move. There is going to be movement here, right? It's just like a chariot. There is going to be movement. The train is there already. In terms of love, again, a relationship ending, so maybe that's not the best. Let's pull another one for that too. I'm getting greedy. Child. Now this one was in reverse. Coffin. Karmic lady. Child. Of course, it could be metaphoric. It could have something to do with the inner child. And or like somebody's level of maturity, and for some there could be something about an actual child, not like a death of a child, nothing morbid like that, but maybe like a miscarriage or maybe like an infertility issue. I think that's the most likely. That's what I'm getting the strongest. Infertility issue, probably because you guys are not meant to even have sex right now, and you probably don't want to. Is what I'm getting. Infertility issue, maybe menopause, even something going on there. Should I get really greedy? Yeah, you're being put on a new pathway. This has to end. This situation has to end. Things aren't working out. You don't want to have sex. You don't want to be intimate because it's time to go. Okay, I'm gonna quit there. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Physical health, official person. Let's pull one more for that. High honor. High honor. Somebody's being recognized. Maybe maybe you've been successful. Maybe being celebrated. or maybe being recognized for even deciding to start something new with your physical health. So somebody who maybe who wasn't feeling well before, all of a sudden you are, and that's what this is, the high honor. It's success in your health. For somebody who maybe has recently like lost a bunch of weight or put on a bunch of muscle, or I don't know, something else that would be celebrated. You know, you think about it as it may apply to your life, and so you could be recognized for that. Like, wow, congratulations, look at that. Or for even for somebody who is just planning a change. It may have to do with a partnership. This is card number 22. And this is card number 25. So 2s are about partnership. 5s are about change. For some, getting out of like the bad relationship is going to help with your physical health. Like you're stressed out in the negative relationship. There's that too. But this is a card of promotion. So this is like you're being elevated, there's success, whatever, and it's tied to physical health somehow. Okay, message of concern in reverse. So like I was saying, maybe you had been expecting some bad news, or you had gotten bad news, or poor health, a bad report, or whatever it was before, and now things have turned around. 14 equals 5, there's change. Here's the 5 again. There's change and things are better. So the health is good. The only placement that's a little funky is love and spiritual. Maybe that's why I just had to talk it through for myself. So that's probably why I started talking about divine partnerships. And I didn't even realize it myself. It didn't click. But love and relationship and spiritual. So these are about spiritually based relationships specifically. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put that one in reverse like it came through. Let me end the reading. Let me end the reading. I think we all get the idea now. All right, let me recap again. Let me make sure we got the idea. Something is on the horizon. We have successfully manifested something that's coming into our life. It is positive. It may involve travel. It may involve somebody who's at a distance from us. We may have manifested them. They may have manifested us. We may have manifested visiting each other. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be family members. Could be people getting together. We have family rooms sitting right next to it. So maybe it has to do with the holidays potentially. This reading does cover December 25th, Christmas Day, through, I believe, New Year's Eve, December 31st. So you got Christmas in there. You got a day or two more of Hanukkah in there. You got Kwanzaa. The whole week of Kwanzaa is in there. So there could be something having to do with the celebratory gatherings. For that reason, maybe that's where somebody is celebrating. You haven't seen them in a long time. Oh my God, you look so good. How much weight did you lose? You know, or whatever. Or you've been working out. Look at your muscles. Oh my God. All right. So your health. Or, you know, you're not on medication anymore. That's amazing. What did you do? You know what I mean? Again, journey, it's positive, although for some it may come through a little funky because it may be attached to losing a job or something like that, or leaving a job of your own accord, quitting and moving on to something else. And so it could be a little scary, but it's going to be positive ultimately. This is where we got the funky energy. When we got into the love and relationship. There's a situation with a karmic partner. Okay? The relationship is dead. You should leave. If you're not leaving already, if you're not in the process of leaving, you should leave. And if you do, that's going to improve your health. For some, that's tied in there. But again, the health was already a positive message. And spiritual is where we got funky again. And it seems to be tied in with this karmic relationship. And them or other people possibly that surround you somewhere in your cipher being fake, false person, negative energies, energy vampires, practitioners of dark magic, all kinds of stuff like that. And that's what I have for you. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you like my new cards. They were a gift to me from my kids. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do appreciate it. Namaste.